Well, McDonald's definitely isn't going out of business. Got to get that health food as quick as possible. You know what's funny about McDonald's, though, just to do another take? When you're sick, that's the first thing you get if you ever like leave the hospital or whatever. A fish sandwich with some 7-Up. Or no, Sprite. That's right, they serve Sprite. You crave certain things, you know, after you've been sick. McDonald's is like big time at hospitals. People crave it. Show you what I have to do. How long it takes. It's a little thing right here. You can see it. There. I don't know why, I just have to do it that way. And this one, put your thumb on there. It opens like that. Then you hit that, which is the brake. And then this. That's how it opens, or that's how it starts. And it goes into reverse, and the camera comes into effect. It's like that. You can see behind you. A long time ago, we had to turn around like that. But now, we have all this. So we can stay in a driving position. You can see in the front, as well as the back. Then, it goes to drive, automatic. Turn to the left. We head out. Okay, that means the brake is on. It'll make the exact same noise if you're too close behind another car. They use the same noise for both. I don't know why, but they do. That's a noise of the brake still being on. Same noise as the noise if you're too close behind another car. The car's too close, it makes that and it'll start to brake. As long as the sonar is there. Because it also has sonar. Sonar, the one that's pulling up behind me right now, has sonar too. Because they're getting ready to release all these vehicles under the supervision of a computer. Probably about maybe 10 or 20 years. And then many of them will fly. True story. Gotta turn this up. Listen to the radio right now, but I don't have to listen to the radio. I can go to the media. Now, the media provides a lot of different stuff. So let me turn this off so you can hear better. I got air conditioning here. Right here. I have air conditioning here to cool the phone down or passenger. I can put the phone down here and it cools the phone down. Provides air conditioner for the phone. Now, like I said before, I can go to media here. If this is on and I hit the media button, it cuts the camera off. These guys are Masons right there. And I have all of this. I can use a phone. What's now playing on song. I have music from Apple. This right here controls all the systems in the car. I can pull it up here. I can go back to media, but it'll turn the phone off. The phone turns off after that. Now, that goes into a circle. I can go back here. So if I go here, I can turn it to Apple CarPlay. Now, I want to access this. I have maps here. That's Apple Maps. I call it Mapple. Okay. It's a pretty good one. It has 3D. This is news. Okay. I can listen to news. This is about anti-Semitism. Doing a movie called Fablemans. It's about that right now. Then there's audiobooks right here. And this is messages. Anytime, anywhere. All right, so that's some phone call stuff. This is Waze right here, which you can also use, and you can report things too. A crash, traffic, hazard, map issues, all kinds of stuff. Isn't that something? Then you go like that, and you can see both. You can search, go through here, listen to the song, and I can look at this at the same time. Do you think any of these people get to golf? They're right there in the community. Want the rich people to knock on the door.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door. Do not knock.
They go, hey, look, you got a golf cart? Come on, let's go golfing today. You know, why don't rich people go to these poor neighborhoods, and these people are just sitting there all day? They can burn off some calories, be more healthy, and get more sunlight. Why is the golf course reserved for only rich people? They can go over to these neighborhoods and start a whole golf club. But do you think they do that? No. They hog it all for themselves. Well, there we are, AT&T Stadium again. Gonna get this speech Stigler thing under. I'm gonna do a speech here. I'm gonna show you what I do. To sit in solemn silence on a dull, dark dock in a pestilential prison with a lifelong lock, awaiting the sensation of a short, sharp shock from a cheap and chippy chopper on a big black block. Whether the weather be cold or whether the weather be hot, or whatever the weather, whether we like it or not. A big black bug bit a big black bear, and the big black bear bled blood. Susie sells seashells by the seashore. Susie sells seashells by the seashore. Unique, New York. New York, unique. Now that's the stadium, the Arlington Stadium. I'm trying to give you the clearest pronunciation of the word stadium known to man. Now that's the AT&T Stadium, where Chris Kyle had his funeral, believe it or not. And it's a filming location for American Sniper. People don't even realize it when they drive by it every day. That's an actual filming location. They used some of these bridges and stuff like that for part of it. It was all home video that they used. A lot of it was home video in the movie, but it still is justified as a filming location. The stadium cost billions of dollars to create or to construct, or however you want to say it, to stand it up and get it ready for football. And it's mostly there for NFL football. I've always thought it'd be a good place to show a movie. But you can see the telling of it right by the dentistry sign right there. Little end of it right there. See it? This bridge is actually shaking right now. You can feel it shaking. It's pretty crazy. Okay, you can see a little bit more of it. And the stadium of the stadium part right there. Right now you can see the stadium. Okay. I used to get GameStop stuff here. They moved it. You kind of see it there too. And right there. Right there you can see Six Flags. Right over there on the corner is what's known, or right by the oil derrick, to the left of the oil derrick, is known as... Now, from what I know, there's 3 different types of season passes you can get to Six Flags over Texas and Arlington. The ultimate, I believe, is the best. I think you can bring 10 friends in with you. I want to say it's probably more expensive than $80 a year. But there's 3 different ones. They have 3 tiers on the season pass. The cheapest one is $80, around $80 for the year. I don't know what it is with tax and all the other stuff. Roughly, I would say $90 probably. It's not too bad. $80, $90 for a season pass. And I think the season is, it probably would work for the whole year. Whatever that season is for that year. So, it'd probably be pretty cool to do. It's good research. They're going to focus more on DC and Marvel characters like Superman and Batman. Well, Batman and Superman are DC. But there's probably Marvel characters mentioned. But the whole Batman franchise is part of it. The whole Superman franchise. Meaning they use those characters within the park and things like that. And there's the actual sign for it right there. It looks like a blast. What I always show usually is the Judge Roy Scream, because that was there when I was a kid. And they do test runs on it. I think they're still probably letting people ride it, but it's a classic looking roller coaster. So it's a nice looking thing. It's right here on Six Flags. There's the gate right there to enter. And there it is. That's Judge Roy Scream. Based on Judge Roy Bean, which is actually a story by John Milius. Well, it's a movie. It's not his story, it was history. But still, it's a movie. Paul Newman's in it.
Approaching a railroad crossing.
And there's a railroad crossing about a mile from here. Railroad. To go to another area, and I got one for $2.75. I just don't know why they do it. Why can't they just do $10 or more each one? You know, I mean, is it really that much difference to just increase it by $7? If you're gonna ask someone to pick food up and drop it off at your door, is it really gonna make a difference at all? Why even offer $2.75? You could easily just offer $10. I mean, the person is using their own vehicle. It's at Wingstop. So you're gonna give me $2.75 to sit there and wait 30 minutes at a Wingstop to drop it off at your door. Give me a break. Yes, you go run out and get, if you're an artist, is a thing called Avant Card. Man, this thing works everywhere, every time. It's a great card to have. Gas stations, Walmarts, everywhere you can buy anything. Avant Card, that's the card to go. Great company, and they have a great app and easy payments too. And right now I'm only paying $60 a month. Camera just jumped away. I'm only paying $60 a month to have this credit card. That's pretty good. I mean, I personally believe that credit card should be anywhere between $39 and under. If they're not $39 and under, then I go like this. Freaking Hispanic reservoir dog. Now that's a pickup, you know, for delivery. That is exactly what I needed. $2.75 to pick up some Wingstop. Wingstop's pretty good. Ooh. Atomic, though, is the highest they go. I think, no, there's one above Atomic, but Atomic is pretty high. Talking about spiciness. It gets real spicy. Got lots of chili. Gets a lot of chili on your wings. There's Chucky and that miniature baby Yoda wearing some glasses. Me personally, as a Christian, and I'll be open with it, I don't have a problem with Halloween, really. I don't have a problem with Halloween at all. I think what it does is if you have a really good costume, it ups your sales on how much candy that's going to be handed out to you at the doorstep. So if you go knock on the door and you don't have a costume, you might get a couple pieces of candy, but if you got a really good costume, you're going to walk away with, I don't know, 4 or 5 Snicker bars, maybe a whole bag of marshmallows. It depends on how well your costume is put together. So I don't have a problem with it. According to comics, which is Peanuts, if your costume's really bad, kind of like Charlie Brown when he cut a bunch of holes to try to make a ghost costume out of sheet. He used a bed sheet and he cut a bunch of holes out of it. He only got a rock. But if you did that today and you actually mimicked Charlie Brown's costume, you'd probably get a lot of candy. That'd be pretty funny. It'll be laughing at you. The funnier, it's a weird word, funnier. The funnier that you are, that does sound weird. Funnier. Sounds like Funyuns. The funnier you are, the more food you get. Well, candy's not really food, but the more sugary food that you get. Halloween. Hairball. Halloween is a great time of the year. It's great. Because you get to liberate yourself with your own creativity in coming up with a costume. Whatever it may be. It's not, calling it Fall Fest, it's not going to make you go to heaven, you know? Oh, we go to Fall Fest only. We don't even say the word Halloween because we don't want to burn in hell. There's nothing wrong with whatever you call it. You can call it Broccoli Day. It doesn't matter, you know? But what I'm trying to say is it doesn't matter what you call it. Some people call it Halloween. Some people call it Fall Fest. It's all the same thing. They dress up. Just in Fall Fest, you can't go as, Michael Myers, but you can go as Mike Myers, from Saturday Night Live. But you can't go as Michael Myers because they see that as evil and they may kick you out of the church. I don't know. Depends. Or they may ask you to leave, and that's wrong. You show up as Mike Myers outfit in a church Fall Fest. Sorry, we're going to have to ask you to leave and take your hat off. The wings are waiting to be dropped off at your doorstep, but I cannot get into your apartment complex, and I don't know how. Oh, I pulled out quick. This is a designated smoking area, so we're going to move away from that. But I have no idea. That was cool. The sign said designated smoking area. There's actually areas where they're like encouraging you to smoke. The sign is telling you it's all right. Consume as much nicotine as you can. It's safe. It's going to be okay, Cole. The only problem is it'll kill you. So try not to. Arlington. Quick Way Grocery. Oh, yeah. Live right here. Get all your groceries right here at a convenience store. Let me see if I can go through this way right here. This whole apartment complex is surrounded by great stuff. All right, no, this is not good. Quick Way Grocery, it's really beer and wine. Come on, they don't have any groceries. Yeah, we've got bread and mayonnaise. Would you like this beer? How about some Budweiser? And Mountain Dew. We'll mix the two. Make it diet. Please. Bread, mayonnaise, diet Mountain Dew, and I'd like this pack of Band-Aids, Ace Band-Aids. Do you have any Hustle for sale? Rockstar, maybe? Hint, hint. I don't know, this is coming off as like a training day video. All right. All of them are locked. I don't understand it. There's no code, there's nothing. Just locked gates. They're just locked in there. I have jumped fences before to drop off food at your door. I've jumped fences. When I used to it late at night. Because you could not get in. At least you jump the fence, and then you have to put the food underneath the fence, then jump over it, and then I don't recommend that, kids, at all. Don't. If you're at that point in life, there's some really good work venues that you can go visit where they sit down and talk to you. It's like psychology. So what is it that you're trying? What kind of career are you trying to pursue? And you just kind of look at them strangely. The kind that makes lots of money. Okay, it's called the Palace. Maybe we can go in through this way. Okay, yeah, we can. Never mind. All right, I was just joking. You can't miss that time. Now, it's called the Palace for a reason. They actually have a special with Disney. So Disney has brought in a lot of money, and they brought in a lot of Disney rides and stuff to this apartment complex. So that's why it's called the Palace. They're actually going to reconstruct this entire apartment complex and give them brand new air conditioners. Disney is actually coming in and doing that right now to help these people out. Here's a lot. Oh, they got a couch. There's a nice little couch right there. Disney people can show up. Oh my God. All right, bring in the bulldozers. We'll start over. Could you imagine an apartment complex created by Disney? Got these Dumbo rides in the middle of where the dog walk is. What was that? Secret Lives of Pets. All right, let me see. These are, oh man, I'm nowhere near where I need to be. Let me turn around this way. I'll find it though. I got the building number, so don't worry. I got building numbers. There we go. Let me turn this way. It's not called stand-up comedy. It's called driving comedy. Don't recommend it. Especially if you're in Los Angeles, you don't want to do this stuff. I'm sure there's a few that do, though.